Hello, I'm Nadine. Welcome to my application video for the SSI Fellowship Program 2023. It will roughly follow the structure as suggested by the SSI. So I will first say a few things about me. I'm from Hamburg, Germany. I first studied psychology in my bachelor's, then continued with cognitive neuroscience and philosophy, during which I more and more drifted into computational neuroscience. I had a few intermediate stops in Los Angeles, Krakow, that's in Poland, and New York. And during those times, I have done also quite different things like human rights work at Equality California. What do I do now? I am in Brighton. I do a PhD in computational neuroscience on complexity and emergence. And I do care strongly about open and reproducible research. Also ethical and collaborative research culture. I try to comply to best practices as best as I can by, for instance, publishing all my code. I also participate frequently in hackathons like Brain Hacks, which are all about collaborations and building and improving tools. I work on an open source Python library called ComplexPy. I started this as a mentee within the Open Life Science program for open science practices. I also lead a volunteer-based group to write an opinion paper on creating incentives for ethical, collaborative and sustainable research. I do particularly care about good research software. So I have frequently myself experienced how unavailable or poorly written code slows down science and really wastes huge amounts of work. In my own research, I need to write my code well so as to meet my research objectives efficiently. Also, I do care about the reusability of my code for other scientific questions, models, or data sets. Unfortunately, writing good code is neither incentivized nor supported very often. So I do advocate for the importance of good code myself. One way I've done this was by co-writing a blog post and code review following the collaborations workshop of the SSI this year. So regarding my fellowship project, I would like to organize a software development workshop for the next Artificial Life, in short A-Life, conference in Japan. A-Life broadly concerns the study of life and mind-like processes. It's a very cross-disciplinary field via simulations, for instance, in chemistry labs or in robotics. And as in other research areas, it is often not open, sustainable, or collaborative. So I strongly consider this Python course here from the Carpentries Incubator. It is for people who know basic Python, version control, the command line interface, and who are ready to learn more about intermediate software development techniques. I think the benefits are manifold for such a workshop. So first, it would send a very strong signal for adopting SSI's slogan, better software, better research in their community. And people would be equipped with new knowledge and tools that they can also teach to others, like, for instance, ensuring the correctness of software at scale or having knowledge about software architecture and design. And also UK-based researchers would benefit from it and UK-based work would be promoted. So A-Life has a strong UK community, amongst others at my own university in Sussex. And this course here has been developed by the SSI for the Carpentries Incubator. So it would promote UK-based efforts. Now, a few points on the execution. I would probably spend the grant money on a mixture of paying people to get and stay there, or to do the workshop, or to get myself there and be involved in it, at least as an organizer or as a helper, or maybe even as a co-instructor, in which case I would also benefit from an instructor's training. The plans are adaptable depending on the COVID situation. I myself, unfortunately, right in that moment, have COVID the second time this year. So in-person, hybrid, or online, all should be in principle possible. And as I'm part of the A-Life conference organizing team, I'm generally in a very good position to use resources and make this workshop happen. Now, a final and a very important remark for me is that apart from the benefits of the workshop itself, I do seek a network of like-minded people who do care about good research software. And I'm also generally interested in and want to learn more about all things related to research software engineering, as I do consider this as a viable career option for me. So I think for both points, a fellowship would be tremendously informative. And with that, I do thank you for your time and attention.